Welcome to the Huddle Sports Network, where we're breaking boundaries and redefining podcasting. Broadcasting live on 6 different platforms, we're bringing you the latest in sports like never before. Imagine tuning in to real-time discussions, expert analyses, and fan interactions all at your fingertips. Each platform offers a unique experience, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. We're not just sharing stories, we're creating a community of passionate sports enthusiasts. Join us as we dive deep into the evolution of podcasting, where every episode is a chance to engage, debate, and celebrate the world of sports. This is where your voice matters and the game never stops. Welcome to the Huddle Sports Network, where we're breaking boundaries and redefining podcasting. Broadcasting live on 6 different platforms, we're bringing you the latest in sports like never before, where sports passion meets podcasting brilliance. I'm Mike, the Bear fan, and alongside Bill, the Packer fan, and our buddy Ken Catalone, we're bringing you an incredible lineup of 38 diverse podcasters. Each one brings their unique flavor to the table, covering everything from game analysis to behind-the-scenes stories. Imagine diving deep into the minds of experts who live and breathe football, sharing insights that you won't find anywhere else.
Show us here locally in the community. Make sure y'all go check out Kneecap Body by Jeremy Campbell.
That's right, it is. The kneecap. Oh, I'm getting an echo off somebody. All right. That's right, it is. The NFL Roundtable talks on kneecap biting with Smoke and Jeremy B. We have my guest, Ken Catalone, Strilla de Thrilla, Will Vogel. The Bears really suck, but not as bad as the Pack. DC8091 and Al the Villain.
How's it going, guys?
How's everybody doing tonight?
Not bad.
I'm good.
In the
How
chat,
about
we already
you
got Blas.
ride me out?
Effing fantastic.
Yep, we got Blas22 in the chat going, what's going on? Kneecap slapping with the Motor City kneecap slapper. And Blas goes, well.
Hey, Bloss.
Great to see you. Yes. Well, let's get into it. The benching of Cousins. He leads the league in interceptions and fumbles. That's enough said. What do you think about it, Ken?
He's going to be leading the league in a brand new statistic. Most money sitting on the bench.
Von Doom is not here tonight.
But
How's he doing? How's he doing?
Just been working his ass off, sore as always, but he's tired every night. He comes home after working 12 hours, eats, and goes to bed.
Damn.
Yeah, but with how bad Kirk's been playing, it was really the only thing for Atlanta. At least this way you can see, how far along Penix is in his development. And you don't worry about injuring Kirk more because you're going to hope that it was him taking a long time to recover from the Achilles injury there. That's why he sucks so bad, and not that it's going to be indicative of next year.
And before I get B's take, it's Smoking Dad. I didn't see a truffle shuffle. What's going on here?
I was going to say, with my back right now, you're lucky you got a side to side.
We got Joshua Dorr and Hunter Mullins. Hunter Mullins asked, do the Chiefs lose this week? Well, I know it's a high ankle sprain. They said that more than likely they're starting Carson Wentz. But, Joshua Dorr, he hates when you say that. As much as I know you're just trying to have fun, but it's not funny anymore to him.
It's really not. I was about to say that.
But
I mean, with the
anyways,
high,
Bistrilla,
high
what's your
ankle,
take on Cousins?
Really, I don't give a damn who they start for Atlanta. Fuck the Lakers. I don't care. I mean, that's their bet they had to make. So Cousins turned out to be the Cousins of I'm gonna get the money Cousins. I'm gonna get the bad Cousins. So now they're gonna put it in appendix. I hope he does good. I hope Penis does good.
I love the fact that Ken Catalone still has my logo up there. Glad you're honoring the bet a week later.
Oh.
That's what I say.
I knew exactly what Ken was about to say. You know, he always starts with the That ain't happening, buddy.
Caught you off guard with that one, didn't I?
No, I
All
just
right.
frankly don't care enough to change it.
Okay, good. Okay, Mike, what's your take?
Better them than us. You know, Kirk Cousins' agent better get elected into the Hall of Fame because
100%.
Kurt is a contract money finesser.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking back, when he decided to leave Minnesota, signed that guaranteed contract with Atlanta. I told my brother, I told a lot of my friends, I said, watch, he's going to have a couple great games, and then it's going to be horseshit. And I think Minnesota dodged a bullet, even if we have Sam Darnold, J.J. McCarthy, because Kurt's on his downhill. If you look, he finessed Washington. He finessed Minnesota. He's a mediocre quarterback that plays great in regular season. Can't get anybody to the playoffs. And, basically he's $100 million clipboard holder right now. And, kudos to you, Atlanta. You did a great job. Way to try to buy a playoff.
DC.
I mean, poor guy. I mean, shit. I wish I could make his money to not work. I mean, how fucking awesome would that be? I get to do what? To maybe do a couple warm-ups in practice, hold a clipboard to a first-round pick or may or may not flop, and make how much money after I fleeced so many teams? Great on me.
You're echoing real bad.
Yeah, DC, it's on your end, that echo that we're hearing.
Let me fix that.
Let me
Yep.
mic check. Am I good?
You're good.
Okay.
All right,
that
Keegan.
should shut down now.
So I had a feeling the writing was kind of on the wall. When you go and tear your ACL, and the Falcons draft a quarterback in the first round, there is the question if Kirk Cousins would come back to where he was before. And right now we're not seeing that. So I was fully expecting by the time by the end of the season, Kirk Cousins would be benched.
But if Kurt came out and played ball like he did in 21-22 for Minnesota, there's no way he was going to bench him.
Yeah.
So he's got
But he came out.
He's got $86 million in guaranteed money this year from Atlanta. Atlanta's on the hook for $26 million next year. That somebody's going to pick that up.
By the way, I
Will,
don't think
what's
that
your
echoes
take?
me.
It's showing it to you.
Let me cut it off again because I still heard it when I was killed. Hold on 1 second.
Well,
You know what? You said it at the top of the broadcast, Jeremy. He's leading the league in interceptions and fumbles. I'm not saying Atlanta's out of the playoffs, but they most likely are, in my opinion. But why not give the rookie a shot? Throw him into some game action. Give him some reps in games, in real life games in the NFL, because he hasn't played a snap in the NFL, if I'm not wrong. So, yeah, why not just throw the rookie out there and see what you got? And
if they wouldn't have drafted the rookie, guess what? They wouldn't be starting the rookie.
Mm-hmm.
And I still think they took a luxury pick after signing a $40 million quarterback by taking a quarterback in the first round with only one first round pick.
Weren't they projected to take Dallas Turner, if I'm not wrong?
Dallas Turner or Quinyon Mitchell. That was the two people that was
Yeah.
mocked to them the most.
Yeah, I remember that because we were doing mock drafts. You, Keegan, and I.
Hey, Will, you're talking like your volume is low.
Yeah, it's because my echo cancellation made a really weird noise.
And then let me see, because I'm still getting an echo here.
Yep.
It's your end, Will.
Thought so. Let
Ever
me.
since you hopped back in.
Is this better?
I
Let's
think
see. Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
It's crackling a little bit, but I don't know why it would be.
Your internet's way bad again. You're getting choppy.
Okay, let me hop back one more time.
All right. That being said, we heard that Monty is seeking a third person because of his grade 2 partial MCL tear, which if he actually just sat out and let it heal without surgery, there is a chance he could be back for the Super Bowl. But at the same time, he's trying to find a holistic healer type of thing. He's not trying to find a snake charmer or a voodoo. So, what do you guys think about him trying to do it without surgery? Ken, you go first.
without surgery, that's probably going to be his absolute best bet to play this year. So he's got to find some type of method. I don't blame him for trying. Hey, you got a shot to go play in your first Super Bowl, possibly. Why not take the chance to go for it?
B?
The way Monty sounded like he's going to come back before playoffs. That's what he wants to do.
Right. He's
So
trying to find somebody that can do some type of holistic healing beforehand. And this
yeah,
last person he's going to is the same guy that took care of CMC and made it so he could return. Because the one doctor said you shouldn't play football at all this year. And he was probably right. But
Yeah.
anyways,
well, you see where CMC is right now.
I just what did I just say? But
I
if,
mean,
but if,
Monty is a loss to us because he's that thumper guy that runs the ball, and we don't have another guy like that really. And he was the Sonic, he was part of the Sonic and Knuckles thing.
Knuckles.
So I mean, it's going to be a loss, but we do have viable running backs to take his place. So we got at least 3 running backs behind him. So I mean, whatever happens, happens. It is what it is. I'd rather him have the MCL surgery so he's good to go for next year, and don't risk that, because if he goes out there and fucks himself up, he might he might be in the CMC category, does not be able to play anymore. Those studies don't, that ain't something to be joking with them MCLs.
right.
It's
Well,
like
and like I
ACLs.
said, with it being the grade 2, that is the last one where they don't suggest surgery first. You know what I'm saying? So, and I get it, it's up to him. But kudos to him. On top of that, while going through all of this, what does he do? He goes out and gives away coats to the poor today in Detroit.
Yep.
That's a great guy. I'm sorry. I hope whatever he decides to do, it's the best in his interest. And I'll leave it at that. Mike, what do you think about it?
I don't think he should risk it. You have a partial tear, grade 2, that doesn't require surgery. You try to push it and come back, it's going to end up turning into a complete tear, probably other damage inside there, and you run the risk of not coming back at the beginning of next year. So I know you guys are in a playoff push, but you're going to be in a playoff push next year. I know it sucks. I know he's your lead back, but you got to do what's best for his health. I mean, look at Adrian Peterson. He did the same shit. He had a grade 2, and he came back, and then he blew it completely out against Washington, and we lost him for the whole year.
Well, that's another good thing about Montgomery, though, because you said lead back. He's not a lead back. We don't have a lead back. That's shared between him and Gibbs. So we don't have a lead back, and that's a good thing about the Lions. They share their backfield duties in between running backs.
But he's got
it's just going to be the difference here is just going to be that running Craig Reynolds, Vaki, or Jameer Jefferson, which I don't even know why they're even talking about him. But those three running backs are not even, they're still not equivalent to what Monty brings to the table. But
he's
they are
got
substitutes.
He's got 856 yards rushing this year.
Yeah, and how many does Jameer Gibbs have? He has 1,000 something. So who would be the lead
No,
back?
because he has exactly 774. He needs,
Who Monty?
yeah,
Yeah.
he has all-purpose yards over 800.
Yeah.
Okay.
His
He needs
rushing
1
yards
yard.
are 774. He needs one. He actually needs 1.5 yards to break the over/under for the year. Bob Speed comes in and says, "Cole, how you doing there, bud?"
What up,
All right,
Bob?
DC, what's your take on it?
I say, hell yeah, Monty, for being a man and wanting to get on the damn field and not worrying about your brand and some namby-pamby. Maybe I may get hurt, maybe I won't. He's a man and he wants to play football, so get him out there and do it now. Don't be a pussy. Don't worry about getting hurt. Get the hell back on the goddamn field. That's a man. That's Lions football.
You
That's
can't get him on the field now because then it will be a total
as
scare.
soon as possible.
Right. As soon as it's medically possible for him to be on the field, I'm okay with it.
I mean,
because it's his decision.
If it's just a little pain and he can play with pain, go for it. If he has a pain threshold to do it, go for it. Don't worry. I mean, as an athlete, you get hurt. All you want to do is get back on the field. Get back on the field.
All right, Meow.
So everyone kind of hit the nail on this one, but if he decides to come back, I feel like the Lions will ease him into throughout the rest of the games. Because if you come back and you get injured, we don't want that. If we ease him in, he does little things at once. Up a little pressure. That's all I see in it.
All right, Will, your take.
First
Don't
off,
address
Josh
it because
please stop.
Hey, don't address it. I warned him once, and he did it again. He's in timeout.
Okay. First off, yes, I would love to see Monty play again. We all would. He's a great running back. Him and Gibbs are a great dynamic duo. But realistically, I think we should just wait till next year so we can have an off season to recover and have training camp and the workouts and the preseason, the limited preseason stuff, and then get them ready for the regular season. I don't want, like Mike said, to have like an Adrian Peterson situation where it's a complete tear. I just would hate to see that because that would just be an even bigger blow if he comes back, pulls it even worse, messes it up even worse, and we don't have him for the whole next year.
Gotcha. All right.
Buddy.
Other than that, the only other news out there really, I mean, Geno's going to play. Mahomes has a high ankle sprain. Those are the big names out there, but it looks like Geno's playing because it was just a mild strain in his leg. But Ifeatu Melifonwu was activated today to his 21-day active window for Detroit, so that's kind of big too.
Sweet.
Because with all the injuries we had in the secondary, we really need him back.
Nothing like having a 6'4"
Jeremy.
cornerback, Nick.
Hey, Jeremy, did you see Tyreek Hill's post on X?
No, I did not. What was it?
It says, "Time for me to go, coach," and it's got Jets behind it.
Oh shit.
God.
Yeah.
And then
Great, so
also
another
just
person I just can't throw to.
Jameis Winston got benched too.
Oh, Jameis Winston, yeah, that.
Oh,
We all knew
DTR.
that was going to happen.
he's seen that coming.
What are you talking about? He never saw the defenders. How would he see that coming?
He was trying to relive his 30 by 30 again.
Yeah.
What is that? 30 touchdowns by 30
So-
picks?
Somebody else
Yeah.
got benched. Too.
Yeah.
I'm
Will
trying to
Levis.
remember who it was. Yeah, Levis got
Will
benched. Yep.
Levis got benched for Rudolph, but this is the second time this season. I think it's the last time.
Yeah.
MVP Rudolph.
Well, it's,
So
it's,
now
Chri-
we are
it-
going.
it's Christmas time.
That's what the Pittsburgh fans call him, MVP Rudolph.
All right. First up, tomorrow night, 8:15 kickoff. We got the Denver Broncos taking on the LA Chargers. Who you got? Meow, Ken.
Oh, this one's actually going to be a hard one because I'm really liking Denver now this year. But the
Oops.
I'm
He
sorry.
pressed the
The
wrong
finger
button.
slip.
pick on the poor cripple guy.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, but no, I do really like the Broncos this year, but the Chargers got the whole Harbaugh factor, and he's a hell of a coach. Put me at a coin flip. I can't decide which coach I like better.
Okay, I got a coaster.
Coaster
Heads this,
flip.
tails this.
That's a good
You
one.
want
I
me to
got
do
better.
Flip it,
I
flip
got
it.
Chargers it is. All right, B, who you got?
Chargers looked like ass last week at home against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay got their ass. Baker Mayfield lit their ass up.
Los Angeles.
Yes, they look bad, and I usually would pick the Chargers because of Jim, but I got to go with Bo Nix, the best quarterback name
Bonus.
in football.
All right. Mike?
Well, the Broncos got to get 3 wins in one game to make the playoffs. So I don't think their morale is going to be up right now. Chargers got, something to prove. I think they're bouncing back. Old Jimmy Harbaugh isn't going to allow 2 shitty games in a row. I'm going to take the Chargers in a close one by 3.
Well, the Broncos are in a 6th seed, and LA is a 7th seed. Just letting you know.
I'm just saying. Watch what
Right.
happens.
Since DT's not sitting there, we'll go to Meow. Meow.
Ever since J.K. Dobbins, Chargers haven't really been the same. I got to take the Broncos.
That's a good point.
Okay. So you took the Broncos?
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Bodacious Nix leads the Broncos to victory.
Bodacious Nix. Okay.
Bodacious.
oh wow. I might have to take him out of timeout.
No.
Calling any quarterback bodacious.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a verb. I'm sorry. It's the first one.
I'm going to move on to the next one because I did take the Chargers. I think they get it. They bounce back and win at home. Houston at Kansas City on Saturday. Well,
I'm going to take the Texans.
Keegan.
Texans.
Mike.
Well, I'm taking the Texans. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, but watching Carson Wentz is painful, and he hasn't played in a couple years, and it's going to be even more painful to watch this.
Okay, I'm going to get DC's both picks right here. Denver at LA Chargers. Who you got on Thursday Night Football?
My brain says Chargers. My heart says Denver's going to pull one out of their ass. And for Houston and Chiefs, I would take Houston even if Mahomes was playing. Because I'm a rebel.
Oh, look at that. We got Ken the Bear fan. Denver at Chargers. Who you got, Ken?
Hold on, I'm getting attacked by a cat here. That's why I'm off camera. Now he's
coffee.
Now he's let me be.
The
There you go.
Lions are attacking you.
Is it Chargers at Denver?
Broncos at Chargers.
Oh, I'll take the Chargers.
Okay. And then we are actually on the 1:00 Saturday game of Houston versus Kansas City, which is trending towards starting Carson Wentz due to Patrick Mahomes' high ankle sprain.
Yeah, but they haven't been winning games because of Mahomes. They've been winning games because of that defense more than anything. It's so hard to go against Kansas City even with a Mahomes injury because while Mahomes is Mahomes, they're not winning because of Mahomes. That defense has been winning them their games. And Houston, they're a first half team. The second half, I mean, they ghost. Look what you guys did to them. So I'll still go with KC.
Okay. Mike, we're up to you now, right? Or did I get yours for
No,
Houston?
I picked Houston because I said Carson Wentz is horrible.
B. Strilla?
Yeah, I don't buy that defense thing. You're gonna beat Cleveland. Cleveland sucks offensively. They let the fucking quarterback get sacked like 20 times, and that's why he throws 30 interceptions. So no, I'm not buying that either. Kansas City's defense ain't the greatest. They've actually have turned as the season has gone on. So I think Houston, this is gonna be their chance right here to put themselves back on that map. People haven't been talking about Houston lately. They've been talking about Indianapolis in their division. So it's time for Houston to step up and have people start talking about them again. So I got the Texans in this one. And I don't give a damn if Mahomes is starting or not.
Packer back to 10.
I'm going Kansas City, and with Carson once at the helm, they put up their first 30 burger of the year.
Yeah, okay.
I took Houston. I'm going to go plain and simple. I took Houston. I just think Houston's O-line has started to get healthy and playing better. That's why they started winning games. They're playing better defensively than they were, even in the second half the last couple of weeks. I think Houston wins.
Yep.
Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Who you got? Yeah, Ken.
Give me Baltimore.
All right. Bistrilla.
Until Baltimore beats Pittsburgh, I got Pittsburgh.
Yeah, because this will be the second time since Lamar's been a quarterback they beat Pittsburgh when they beat him.
Actually, they beat him 4 times.
No, I'm saying it'll be the second time that Lamar beat Pittsburgh. If he wins this week.
Yeah. You're right.
Mike?
I'm going to take Pittsburgh. I really think that, they're going to have a comeback win. I think Baltimore's going to come out flat, kind of overlook them.
DC?
Let's just beat the fucking shit out of Pittsburgh. Don't let Lamar throw the ball and let our defense annihilate those motherfuckers. Fuck Pittsburgh.
Damn.
Tell us how you really feel.
Well, I haven't even gotten on the Packers yet.
All right.
Hey, Mike, you do see my new name just for you tonight, right?
You mean Ken?
Or Ken the Bear fan, yeah.
Yeah, he saw it.
Yeah, it's homage from last week.
Amish?
Oh.
Amish?
Meow, the villain.
Horse and buggy.
You gotta take the squealers.
All right.
Ravens
Bill.
can't beat the.
In honor of our guy Ralph, give me the Steelers.
And the bearded Packer fan known as Ken the Bear fan. What you got?
It did change.
Yes, it changed his
I'll
name.
change it. Tough game because I really am not a big on the Steelers. In fact, I don't like the Steelers. But they're playing good ball right now, so I'm gonna have to go with the Steelers.
You have to take a screenshot of his name and send it to the Bears fan and say, "This isn't a real Bears fan. This is a traitor." No kidding.
All right. I took Pittsburgh as well just because it hasn't happened.
Sorry, DC. No, I said sorry because we were picking against Baltimore. But
Well, that's fine. As long as Lamar Jackson won't throw the ball, we'll be fine.
Pittsburgh,
right?
Baltimore hasn't beat Pittsburgh, so I can't see. I won't declare a winner like that until that happens.
I'm just saying, in the last 10 meetings, they're 9-1 versus Baltimore.
Wow.
Yep.
And granted, one of those wins was with Lamar Jackson, so I give him that credit.
There's a couple with Millar, but on top of that, Pittsburgh. No, there's more than that. Check the stats. Pittsburgh has beaten him, and they've had some bad teams that they've beaten him with too. So when you win 9 out of 10 games, and you won a couple of those with a bad Pittsburgh team, yeah, that's
just
kinda,
let Derrick Henry and Mark
Isn't this
Andrews do it.
Lamar's 5th year?
yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
So if you go back 5 years, it's 10 games, right?
Yeah.
9-1.
Right.
Lamar's only
Yeah.
beat him once.
Not happy about it.
I think Hundley beat him.
No.
I think Lamar
Yeah,
was
Huntley.
hurt.
Oh, was it? Did Lamar get hurt at the beginning of that game? Because Lamar
I think,
started.
yeah, I think so. I think Hundley, came in and is the only win. I think Lamar is 0-9 against him.
Okay.
So let Derrick Henry do it.
All right, picks. I said we already made our picks, all of us.
Oh, even 10? Okay, good. Let's go on to the next game. New York Giants at Atlanta. Is anybody picking the Giants to win this game?
I'll do it.
Line. Stop
Wait,
line.
Atlanta? Yeah, why not? I mean, Cousins is out.
So you're taking the Giants, too, DC?
Yeah, why not?
The rest
It's
of us are taking
it's
Atlanta,
DeVito
right?
versus mix. I mean, shit, why not? I mean, I'll
New
put a
York
player
doesn't
on
want to
it.
win. They'll
It's
probably
I'm not
sit.
taking New York.
They'll sit Brian Burns and Kayvon Thibodeau just to make sure they don't win.
They're
They-
getting Travis Hunter.
They're starting to have lottery tickets to find out who a quarterback is out in the street right now.
Dan Leonard.
It's a coin flip that's going to decide between the Giants and Raiders on who gets Shador or Cam Ward. Watch.
Oh, Dion said Shador's going to New York.
And New York says they want Cam Ward. But anyways,
Oh,
Cleveland at Cincinnati. Is anybody picking the Browns in this game?
No.
No.
You know, I would take the Browns. The Browns upset Pittsburgh in a game that they didn't think, no one thought that they could win.
It's
Browns
not the
actually
same
do-
starter. They're starting Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Remember, they just sat Jameis Winston, who beat the Steelers.
Oh, Seven Eyes
Yeah.
is sitting.
They're starting
Yeah, I
a guy
mean-
that has 1 touchdown and 7 interceptions.
Is it just me?
So they're
or
sitting
just-
Jameis Winston?
No, no, that's what I'm saying. DTR has 1 touchdown and 7 interceptions as an
Yep.
NFL starter.
No, all I'm saying is that when everyone sleeps on the Browns, particularly in that division, the Browns end up winning. So
Okay,
it's not an
well,
open and shut case. I mean, what is their
Amen,
record?
Corey.
Their record's about even in that division this year. So
Lamar has actually won 2 games against Pittsburgh, JB.
Oh,
I thought
okay, well,
I didn't think he won those 2 games. I thought Huntley won a game or something like that.
I
But he's
thought it
actually
was.
won
one of
2
them
games.
was a playoff, and one of them a playoff game. I don't
Uh,
quite remember.
one was in September. This was both of them were in a regular season.
Oh, okay.
so he got lucky twice. Got it.
Got it.
No, I'm a Ravens fan, but not a Lamar fan.
He's
I
still a
know.
2-5 guy.
I think
He's
the
still
other
2-5.
51 players will beat the shit out of him, but that's about it.
But Corey
Who was
Patterson
the-
has entered the chat, and he loves this song too.
Does anybody have a fan in the background?
I hear it too. I've been trying to figure out where it's from because I've got like this awful.
Humming
Not
noise.
from me.
Oh, it's Ken the Bear fan.
Is it
Or
me?
no, I mean the Packer fan. I got like 2 bars of constant hum from your side.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, those New Yorkers.
Is that the chair vibrating or something? You're bouncing up and down.
No, it's his goddamn puff.
He's
It's his
still honoring
puff
his
charging.
pet, Ken. Look,
Oh,
honoring his
he's
pet.
so nice. Honoring JD. Because you're his favorite
That's Ken.
Hey,
that's
JB,
Ken,
is
Ken
that
the
the
Packers
noise?
fan. I think his bong is charging. That's what we're hearing.
Isn't it?
I still hear it.
All right.
Just for
Gibbs is
Ken.
more than capable.
That's so dope.
All right, Corey Patterson gives a nice comment here. Gibbs is more than capable of handling this load, and a lot of our fans downplay Reynolds. I think he'll be ready to go, and I'm sure Baki will get carries too. I think it's going to be more of the Reynolds and Baki show than Jameer Jefferson, who has a career yards per carry average of 1.6 on this roster. We should have just let him walk away.
Well, to be fair, and I know Vaki hasn't gotten a lot of carries, but his yards per carry is 2.3. So I'm just saying.
That's a 7/10 of a yard more than Jameer Jefferson. I'll leave it at that.
Cabinda's still
True.
out, isn't he?
True.
No.
Cabinda's
We
off
don't
the
have
roster.
a fullback on the roster, do we?
Yeah,
No, we haven't for 2 seasons.
Well, no, we had Cabinda, who's been hurt for 2 seasons. We had number 43, I think, at the
Cabinda
start
was
of the
cut
year.
last year after he got healthy. They medically waived him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he was.
Rodrigo
I
took
thought
over it.
I thought he was there on the practice squad this year.
Nope.
At the start. Oh.
Nope.
No, he got signed to a different team.
Yep. But anyway,
We need fullbacks.
well, I'm not doing that one yet. Tennessee at Indianapolis. Who you got there, Ken? Packer fan.
Indy.
All right. B.
I'm sorry. What game are we going on?
Tennessee and Indy.
And this is at Indianapolis, right?
Yep.
I'll take Indy.
Mike.
I'm taking Indy.
DC.
Can I pick a tie?
Sure.
Indy.
Last week, so why not?
That's about the worthless game ever. I'll pick
Tell
Indy, though.
I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna take the Titans.
Will Vogel.
The former Baltimore Colts. Give me the Indianapolis Colts.
And the Bear fan.
Oh, Mike, only you would say something like that, but you're spot on. The Dixie Midnight Runners, otherwise known as the Indianapolis Colts.
Nice.
I am
Dixie's
actually
Midnight
taking
Runners?
Tennessee
Oh,
because
Dixie. Move out in the middle of the night. I get it now.
I'm actually taking Tennessee because all their wins have been on the road this year, and they do have a way better defense than the Colts.
And they're not starting Will Levis?
And they're not starting Will Levis.
I love the quantifier.
Right. LA Rams at New York Jets. Who you got there, Ken the Bear fan?
Really? Are we really asking this question?
Well, they
Stafford
just
will be
scored 30
Stafford
points
King.
last week.
Stafford's
Come on, the
going to be
Jets.
Stafford King. Rams are going to beat the Jets.
Will.
Rams.
Keegan.
Scams.
DC.
Rams.
Mike.
Rams.
Strilla.
Rams.
Ken the Bear fan? No, I'm not just kidding. Ken the Packer fan.
Don't you swear at me like that. Man, put Bear to my name? Oh, my God.
Ooh.
But no, I'm going to say that I'm going to go with the Jets because every time I thought the Rams should easily win a game, they've choked and freaking stumbled across. So I'm going to take the Rams to lose this one.
Once again, a public service announcement. Ken is afraid for the well-being of his house, his family, his friends by going against the Jets living in upstate New York. This has been a PSA.
Well, I do.
I thought he was a Packer fan.
I am. I just happen to live in upstate New York.
But the people he's more worried about is the Bills Mafia. Get it right.
Yeah.
There you go.
But anyways, Philly at Washington. Who you got? Ken the Bear fan. This is a good game.
It is a good game. I'm going to go with Philly.
This one actually got flexed.
As much as I hate the Eagles, I'm going to go with the Eagles.
Will.
Philly in a close one.
All right. The villain.
The Skins.
What the hell?
All right, DC. I think I see your answer.
This is Chief fucking Cousins. I got him when
H-
Kirk quarterback was our quarterback. Was our quarterback, and I named him Chief fucking Cousins. But yes, hail to the Redskins.
HTTR,
Oh,
baby.
Michael Huck. I remember how many Lions fans wanted us to draft Levis. Almost as many that wanted us to draft Malik Willis that year over
About
a
the same.
Uh, Mike Johnson.
DC, I thought that was fucking Joe Boo from Major League. I really did.
Joe Boo. Hell no, this is Chief fucking Cousins. Joe Boo.
No, I'm saying I
actually,
thought because I see you drinking, so I was like, I thought you were gonna say "fuck the rum, Joe Boo." I do it myself.
Oh
So
no, this is
I'm-
Jack
I'm
Daniels
guessing-
and Chief fucking Cousins.
Yeah.
DC, if you know the old joke and you
Yeah, fuck
remember
you,
the
Joe
joke
Boo. I do it
about
myself.
how Native Americans are made, I know you bought that in Georgia because they looked out the window and they said, "Oh, you will be fucking cousin."
Oh, you will be fucking.
Dude, that was a terrible dad joke.
It was.
That was a terrible dad joke, man. I mean,
Hey,
you know how
Skrilla.
you know when it's a dad joke, right? When
Yeah,
it's a parent.
right.
Oh, by the way, I'm taking the Rams.
Okay. But we already did that game. You did that answer that
Oh, did
last time. This is Philly at Washington.
Oh, I'm taking the Redskins.
Hey there, Mike. Who's Bonds charging?
Huh?
Whose bong is charging?
That's his winemaker.
Be Strilla.
No.
Oh, that's what they call
I
it
learned my
nowadays.
lesson with wine. B. No more.
Oh no, I'm
I got the
sending him a bottle of Chardonnay for the playoffs if it's Lions versus Minnesota in the NFC Championship.
I got the foreskins.
All right. Ken the Packer fan.
Yeah, give me the Redskins in this one.
You know what? I picked them too. I just think they're due. Philly squeaked by the last time they played there in Philadelphia. And Philadelphia's been squeaking by some bad teams, and they're not a bad team. So I decided to go with Washington this year. Arizona and Carolina. Is anybody taking the Panthers to beat the Keebler Elf? Well, we got one.
That's about it.
That's the first time this year you picked Carolina.
You got to go with the elf.
It's like a second or third.
I don't know.
You got to go with the elf. It's Christmas.
Well, tell your favorite fan there's the first time
Yeah.
for
Hey,
everything. now.
Jeremy, can you?
Hey, that's fun. That's
Just-
funny. We got Mason, Rudolph the reindeer, and the Keebler elf all playing in the same week.
Hey, Jeremy, can you play? Can you
What's
play
that?
you Kyler Murray's theme music for me?
Sure.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Go my home team Panthers.
All right.
Hey, what happened to Dallas though?
Who
They
cares?
suck.
That didn't work out so good.
It didn't
They
work out
suck.
so good.
They got lucky as hell.
They got lucky that they got so lucky they blew them out.
And here's another toilet bowl team versus a playoff contender. Is anybody taking New England to beat the Bills?
Ha! No.
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 No way in hell.
Okay.
I wouldn't take them if you gave me $100.
Oh, and this is a toilet bowl game being played in Vegas. We got Jacksonville facing off against the Raiders.
Oh.
Hey,
See,
this is the
game that
battle.
needs to be a
This is the
top.
battle of the
Keynote,
first
though.
pick.
Keynote.
No, if it was Raiders versus Giants, that would be battle of the first pick because Jacksonville actually won another game and they're at 3 wins, just like Carolina.
Oh shit.
There's a keynote for this game.
Ooh.
Crosby is not playing.
Oh, I know Crosby's not playing. He's out.
He's not playing for the rest of the year. Yeah. He didn't play last game either.
And Alexander Madison is starting as running back.
Well, good thing we didn't get him
Jay
replaced. Hurts.
Burgess.
Both would've
Jay
been
Burgess says, I got Carolina too. Insanity is in short supply and someone needs to feed the demand. Tank Bowl by Vegas fucks up and win.
Who's picking? Whose turn?
I asked it. Let's start at the bottom there with Ken the Bear fans. Who do you got in this one?
Whoever's playing against Vegas.
Okay, Jacksonville it is. Vogel.
Tie.
Okay. Keegan.
Crapsonville.
DC.
Just win, baby. Raiders.
Mike Johnson.
Oh, the comments are great.
Yeah, I know.
Who's teaming Joe Rogan?
Ah,
What does Steamer have to do with Joe Rogan? I don't get
Is
it.
that Antonio
That's a guest.
Pierce?
That's a guest on the Ken and Ken show. It's hilarious. He looks just like Joe Rogan. He's just as bald and everything else, and he wears a
Oh, I
cap,
know
and he's a
he's
Raiders
talking
fan.
about.
Don't forget he does
Ah.
jujitsu like Joe Rogan too, so it's almost fucking perfect.
Who was
I'm-
the one
I'm
that
taking-
coined that nickname? From the chat? Who was that?
Some weird Lions fan. Some guy with way too much time in his hands.
Yeah. All right, Mike Johnson. Who you got?
The Raiders.
Ooh, Estrella.
Come on, beat
I got Brian Thomas Jr. because he'll probably put up
Amen.
another 300
Ew,
yards.
Ohio State. Gross.
Brian Thomas Jr. did not
Shut
go to
your
Ohio
face.
State. He went to
Oh,
LSU.
even to LSU.
You. Yeah.
All right, Ken, the Packer fan.
Give me the return of the Mac.
I like that.
I am taking the Jaguars because the Raiders are just lost their other defensive end for the season too.
So Duval, Blake Bortles.
Yes. Yep. All
Well,
right,
I mean, the Raiders can always just put out Trevor Lawrence. Oh,
we
wait,
got the
sorry.
49ers traveling to Miami. It's Toilet Bowl Part 3. Who you got, Ken, the Packer fan?
Give me Miami.
Estrella. This one's harder.
The battle of the two disappointments. San Francisco still has a fucking long nose shot of getting in the playoffs. Miami's already been disqualified, haven't they?
No, if they win out, they can get in because there's a team that can lose and they get in.
Oh, so it'll be a good game.
So
If
you're saying
Denver
they
wins-
got a chance.
If Denver
So
wins, they're out.
okay, well then San Francisco's winning.
All right.
Yeah, less.
Mike,
I'm going to take the Fins.
EC.
Gonna have to take the KY 69ers as much as I hate it.
Damn. KY 69ers. You just put a whole bunch on that one.
DC, I'm telling you, I am so stealing that one. That's awesome.
Keegan.
Ends up.
All right. Vogel.
Fins up. What is
Yeah,
this?
what was that? Are they the Egyptians
Yeah.
now?
No, wait. I
He's
thought
practicing,
it was
he's
Keegan.
practicing his belly dancing.
Keegan, I
Look
thought it
like a
was this.
Miami Dolphin.
Who's on the
I guess.
Bengals now?
Walk like
Yeah,
an
the Bengals.
Egyptian.
Nah,
Okay, we can
the
stop
Bengals.
that now.
All right,
Just
Susanna Hall.
saying. Not gonna hurt anything if we stop doing that immediately. Just saying.
Will Vogel.
Damn you, Keegan.
I got the 69ers winning.
Okay, Ken the Bear fan.
Is it in Florida?
It's in Florida.
Yeah, it's in Florida.
Oh, we don't have any hurricanes this week, so I guess I'll go with Miami.
Yeah, I'm going with the aquatic sea creatures. Tampa Bay at Dallas. Is anybody taking Dallas to win at home?
No,
Against a
Baker's
good
going to
team.
fuck them up. Baker's going for 460 and 5.
Baker's about to go
David
Jared Goff
Burgess.
on him.
James Burgess, that's a comment of the night, too. Both teams have a delusional chance. I'll take San Francisco because they can't admit defeat.
Hey, Tyreek said it's time for him to go coach, so you know.
And their
Right.
quarterback is actually
Oh,
conscious.
you seen it too, Ken.
Oh yeah.
I brought that up earlier.
Put your two hands in the air.
Yeah,
And then,
Tyreek coach on
okay,
that.
and now we're down to the last two games on the schedule, and we're going to start with the Monday Night Football game. The New Orleans Saints at Green Bay Packers. I don't know if Derek Carr is playing this week or not. More than likely not. So, is anybody going to take the Saints in Green Bay when it's going to be 20 degrees with a wind chill?
I have a bad taste in my mouth. I guess
I got
have
two
to
words
go
for you. Fuck and no.
Jeremy, I
I
have
have
a bad
three words
taste
for you. Fuck the Packers.
I
Got you.
I don't
understand.
care. I'm not rooting for them.
I'm not
not
rooting
picking
for
them
him,
up.
but
Not rooting for him.
I'm
Let
picking
the
him because
hate
I'm trying to
see.
win my pick.
Jeremy, I think I have a bad taste in my mouth. I guess I'm going for the Packers.
Well, spit that shit out if it don't taste good.
All right, so Mike
That's
Johnson.
what I told her, but
That's what she
apparently I
said.
have to drink pineapple juice now.
I just told her I'd chug some pineapple juice and make it taste sweeter.
Well, I had to do that the next day. That usually helps, apparently.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know, but I.
But Ken the Bear fan,
That's
are
what the
you
ketchup is
are you
for.
taking the Pack or are you taking the Saints?
No, I mean I
taking the
hate the
pineapple
Packers,
juice.
you know that, but I mean the Saints make it look interesting for about 2 seconds, and then there'll be frozen popsicles and say fuck this, send us back down home so we can go hit Bourbon Street. They don't want to be there. Packers.
Right. And just so you know, the Lions are practicing on the outside field, not the inside field at Allen Park this week. So they are preparing to be in the weather.
Oh,
At
yeah, that's
Lambeau
where they have
North.
2 fields.
Yep. Mike John, I'm taking the Packers. I don't think the Saints have a snowball's chance in hell, even though it's going to be like hell froze over in Lambeau.
They might have snowballs.
All they got is.
And now we are to what will be the game of the week.
We missed the Vikings game?
Yeah,
we missed the Vikings game.
Oh yeah, I did, but I just skipped right over it. Oh yeah, that's right. When are they playing?
He's looking all sad over there, like you forgot.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
was gonna say, the
4:05
Vikings
p.m.
don't have
4:05 p.m. This strange team in purple and gold is going to play against a lime green bunch of dipshits. It's the Minnesota Vikings versus the Seattle Chickens. Who you got there? Will Vogel, I'll start with you.
My dad's a Vikings fan. I got the Vikings. They look good right now.
Ken the Bear fan.
Where's the game at?
In Seattle.
12th man has not been a thing this year. They have a losing record at home.
They've been.
Don't tell Mike about the 12th man thing. Don't tell
I hate
Mike
to take the Vikings. The 12th man thing is done.
There's such
A&M's
thing. They're not playing in College Station.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
So, God, I'm gonna have to take stupid Vikings.
Egan.
FTV. I'm taking Seattle.
I like the way you think, sir. GC.
I'm taking Gino with the upset. In other words, Seattle.
Go see
All right. Yeah, and you're my best friend down there in Texas that loves his Vikings. Who are you taking in this game?
I mean, Ginger Jesus MVP candidate number 1 is going to have a stellar game. Seattle's, D-backs are not going to be able to keep up with Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. We're putting 40 up on them, and we're going to walk out of there 13-2.
Hey, can I say something about Ginger Jesus? He just got beat by a rookie for passer rating in Monday Night Football. He ain't going to be no MVP.
Yeah, I was going to say Josh Allen's got a lot to say about that.
Yeah.
He's a top 3.
No, he isn't.
He absolutely is.
He is not.
Dude, Caleb Williams has better numbers. Outplayed
Believe
him
it or not,
Monday Night Football.
I can give you the list in order because right now it's Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, Jared Goff. Then it's Derrick Henry. Then it's Lamar Jackson. Then it's Sam Darnold in that order.
Nah.
And Ginger Jesus just got outperformed by Caleb Williams.
He didn't. Oh, you're.
Hey, my team has 3. Both my teams have 3 of the 5 MVP favorites. Woohoo!
All right, Bistrella.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
Ken the Bear fan.
You mean the Packer fan?
That's the Packer fan. Sorry, I didn't.
I was gonna say you ain't
No,
even
he's a
getting an
Viking
answer
fan.
if you call me a Bear fan.
Well,
No, he's
Ken,
gonna
to
be
be
a Viking
honest,
fan.
Ken the
I
Packer
bet he's
fan,
going
to
to be
be
a Viking
honest,
fan now.
You
to
have
be
been a
honest,
Viking
you have
fan
been a
and
Lions
Lions
fan
fan
and a
this
Lions
year.
fan. Yeah, so I mean,
He's a fan for
it's confusing a little bit.
I was gonna say Ken's just got to bet me for that last game.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. But anyways, who you got?
I'm going to go with Seattle's going to be all upset, especially Gino, that he didn't get to finish getting his ass beat last week. So he's going to go out and play one of those miraculous Gino games where he looks like a real quarterback.
So you're taking the Sea Chicken.
Yep.
I took Seattle too because of the way they are at home. They'll lose a game, and then all of a sudden they have this magnificent game where they can run the ball all over everybody and throw and score 30 points against somebody. They've
Dude, they
been
have a
back and
losing
forth
record
like
at home.
You get their ass kicked at home
But
by.
that's because they started out losing, then they won the next time at home, then they lost at home. It's every other game. It's what they've done all year. Every other game.
Okay.
Now we're on to the last game.
Now we're on to that one where the Chicago
Yeah, penis is
Bears
hard.
are hosting the Detroit Lions. Who you got, Ken, the Packer fan?
Man, I don't really want to pick, but there's no way in hell I'm picking Chicago to win this.
It's my guy.
Okay, so you got that. B.
Do you really have to ask me this question?
Not really.
Knowing
but
how much I hate Chicago?
All right.
I don't care if it was
Hey,
the Tigers
got
playing
you.
them. I'd still pick the Tigers.
All right. Bears. The Bears really suck, but not as much as the Pack. What do you say, Mike?
Oh, I'm taking the Lions. Jesus Christ. You could put a Pop Warner quarterback in there against this team, and the Lions are still winning.
DC.
We got this shit. We ain't rolling over anyone else anymore, but God damn it, it's back to where we're 1-6 and still kicking the shit out of everyone that we play. And Chicago ain't man enough to play up against us, and neither will anyone else be. We're fucking running over everybody.
Except for the Bills.
James
If we get the Bills again,
yeah.
we're fucking them up.
No, you ain't.
Yeah, we are.
Keegan.
Skip me for a second. I gotta look for something.
Oh yeah, look for something. Okay. Will.
I've got a request after to show DC the Caleb Williams corn on the cob picture because he probably hasn't seen it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've seen that. Oh yeah, I have, and it's awesome. Yep.
You gotta play the porn music with
That
it.
is
though.
a very.
Oh yeah,
Oh
you
yeah.
got to play the music.
I'm still
Well, we
waiting
all
for
know
some
that
animation.
I've been
I'm
trying.
still
I
waiting.
haven't figured it out yet.
I forgot what
I
I
gotta
said
make
when you
my
put
pick
that
now.
up there. Oh my god,
Okay.
it was awesome.
I gotta
All
make
I
my
know
pick.
is that while everybody else would go like this during that music, while Caleb's doing that, he's going like this.
That is fucking funny, James. Says Detroit
Don't do
until
that
we
again.
hit 3 dozen
Jeremy,
on
do not
IR.
do
We're
that
still
again.
South Super Bowl bound.
Okay, I'll make my pick.
James is awesome.
Lions.
Have you heard of Elf on the
Okay.
Shelf?
And the
Have you
Bear
heard of
fan, who are you
Caleb on-
picking in this game? Be honest. Who do you think's
Who do
winning?
I want to? Who should I pick, or who do I want to pick?
Who do you think is winning?
Oh, we're doing this 2 weeks in a row.
Like, I mean,
I just want to hear the word.
you know what? I mean, look, it's the Bears. The Bears, they got to break it at some point. I mean, Caleb won't throw a pick. The defense, if they can stop playing zone on 3rd and long, we might do something.
You don't
It's
have
gonna be
Everfluss
competitive.
running your defense
It's
anymore.
going to
Is
be
the
another
problem.
competitive game that we'll find a way to lose because we have no coaching. Unfortunately, the Lions will probably win it, but I'm going to take the Bears anyway.
Well,
I took the
stand for
Lions
your
as
man.
I'm glad you stood your ground and went with the Bears, but I
Well,
took
fuck
the
'em, everyone.
Lions because number one, the number one
Fuck the
reason
Bears.
is offensive production. The Bears have the 32nd offense in the league at that's total yardage, 288.2 yards
Yeah,
per
we know,
game.
JB.
and
You tell
31
me every
touchdowns.
day.
I
You
know.
tell me every day, JB. This is nothing new.
Thank
And
you,
the
DeAndre.
Lions have the second offense in the league at 403.9 yards per game and
Who the
57
fuck's better on
touchdowns.
that?
Yeah,
What's
you
that?
know, James.
Bears finding ways to lose? Novel concept.
This year we perfected it to a
Fucking Burgess is on a roll tonight, bro. We,
Yes,
we
he
need
is.
to start.
Mhm.
We need to start screenshotting all of his shit and make a memoir from all of
You
his
know
comments.
I know that's right.
You know what's funny about Monday night? The Vikings, when it was like 3rd and short, they're off the field. 3rd and long was an automatic first down.
I know, it was
We
crazy.
turned
They
it
feel
into an
bad for you because they feel
So
bad.
they
it into
stopped trying. So they stopped trying on 1st and 2nd down and just completing 3rd and 10 every
No,
time.
if the Bears get you on a negative play on 1st or 2nd down, and it becomes 3rd and long, then we decide, ooh, let's play a weak zone to make so they don't get 15 yards, and we give up the 15 yards every time.
It was weird to watch.
Well,
you
you
that.
got to
Or they can run
congratulate
their
the
favorite play,
Vikings.
tailing on the cob.
You got to congratulate the Vikings. Though they're the first team to beat the shit out of Chicago so far in our division.
Yep, but they're the first one to play him the second time. So yes,
Yeah, I was
congratulations,
gonna say,
you
we
did.
still get another crack at them.
Yeah, both of us do.
Yeah.
I got it now.
All right,
Poor
what do you got,
Chicago.
Keegan?
Not.
Bears are 25th against the run. I gotta take Gibbs running all over the Bears.
Yes.
I think Reynolds will get like
How many
76
yards
yards.
did Gibbs have last time, just out of curiosity?
You want total yards, or do you want just what he ran?
No, what he ran.
31 yards and a touchdown.
Okay.
No. Sorry. Awkward silence.
But
moment.
with
It's
an
going to be a good
interim,
week in the NFC North.
with an interim head coach with the Bears, this is what I think of the Bears coaching staff.
Bunch of clowns.
JB, it gets worse than that. We have a DC who was the DC in name only all year, who now all of a sudden is like, oh crap, I've actually got to be a DC.
I
and
know.
call plays.
As much as I hate to say it, you guys would have been better off to not fire him and demote him to DC. And I said that. I said
What
that.
did I say? Right. I said as soon as Eberflus goes, I want to see what the defense does.
I mean, well, no, look, they're still in the top 15, but yeah.
They were before he left. They were in the top 10. So they took a dive since then.
Much better.
According to what I just saw on Fox Sports on the defensive rankings, they're 24th in the league, giving up 351.1 yards and 31 touchdowns.
Well, that's not what PFF.
That's PFF ranking. I'm talking about total yardage ranking. 19th in passing, giving up 14 touchdowns, 217.8 through the air. 26th in rushing at 133.3
Yeah, PFF
yards.
hasn't tried at 12th, but whatever. Doesn't matter. At this point,
11th in scoring defense. That's where you're almost in the top 10. But where you are in the top 10 is your third in red zone and your 10th at third down possession.
You see, James Burgess is coming.
James, you're not. You know what, James? You're not wrong there, and that would be a good move.
Actually, after what I heard from the Kelvin Shepard interview, it sounds like he's the guy to take over right away. He's been in this system and he knows it. You wouldn't have to change anything and have to go with the whole scheme change learning curve. I think they're going to
anyone who
promote.
runs a 3-4.
Would you want Eberflus, JB?
No. Me? No. I don't want ever.
Chicago was horrendous offensively.
Yeah.
29th at total yards, 31st passing, 21st rushing, 25th points. God damn. Y'all suck in offense, dude.
And here's the irony: is Caleb is actually putting up some big rookie numbers. He owns a couple rookie.
And yet, the punter still has.
That's not hard for
outpunted him.
Chicago.
It's just one of those weird things, though. It's like, look. Here's been the problem with the Bears since 85.
They suck.
Actually, 485. One side of the ball will be really, really good.
True.
One side of the
Plus
ball.
one, Mike.
One side of the ball will always be really, really good, and then the other side will just be like there. Like even 06, the defense was there. The offense was only ranked 15th. Finally, they get a ranked offense, ranked 2 with Jay Cutler. Defense was dead last. They can never. The Bears over the last 30, 40 years have never been able to have a balanced team where both sides of the ball was good.
Because you guys can't keep a fucking coach for more than 2 years.
Well, that's
No,
lots
it's
of
been
fan
three.
base and
It's
media,
been three. Nice.
I mean,
And
absolute-
rhyme me a river because the Lions used to do the same fucking thing. So
I know.
but there's this.
But
you guys
wait.
have absolutely zero, and I mean a big fucking goose egg of continuity. How
Based
the
on
fuck
this,
can you guys mesh shit together if you're flip flopping fucking coaches like fucking hookers change panties? I mean,
I gotta go, JB.
do that?
No, I look.
Oh.
I agree. I
Never
agree.
mind. Never mind.
I agree. That's as bad as Flus had been. That's kind of why I was like, just give him another year and at least keep some continuity and see if maybe you can't right the ship for next year because you can always fix it. It's easier.
In all bullshit. Hey, B and Jeremy, what was Dan Campbell's first year? He came in. Was he 4-12 or something like that?
13-1.
Yeah, and they stuck with him, and then he got something to build off of, and they started getting continuity. They started getting trust, and everybody started drinking the Kool-Aid and buying into what Dan Campbell did.
Yep.
Eberflus was probably could have been a great head coach.
Okay.
But here we are.
Yeah,
this is the current state of the fans in this division.
That's exactly the Chicago Bear one is exactly the thing right there.
You know what? Those funny because I was on Packer Twitter for the Packers game. They're almost as negative as the Bears Twitter. Almost as negative.
I mean, the Bears have a legacy. You guys have always been a thorn in the NFC North side. But you're not going to do shit until you guys get stability. And I've got, I mean, you look at Walter Payton, you look at, the quarterbacks that you've had, you look at Urlacher.
Yes,
I mean, you guys have had, great things in place and just pissed it down your legs.
You're right. I mean, it's like, look, here's the thing. Bears fans are so toxic.
Terrible.
Even brooding. If let's say the stars aligned and I got my wish and Chucky's my head coach, they'd find a way to get him fired after a year. They would.
Yeah, and they would. You guys could have brought Belichick in last year and he would have went fucking 8-8 and he would have fired him.
Michael Huck, I don't even have the heart to do the nasty comments. The greatest self-proclaimed DC Matt Patricia. Yeah. But the best part was still seeing Packer fans bitching about the refs, and it's been 3 weeks later now.
Man, that was Sunday. That was Packers Twitter Sunday. My God.
The Packers fans bitching about the refs.
I think there was a couple people in the back that were Cowboys
What'd they say,
fans
cut 'em?
crying over that Des Bryant catch in that same photo.
There might be.
Dude,
The
I
Packers
still
fans say
hear
cut
all
the refs,
these
they're on
years
our
later.
salary cap anyways.
What's that?
They say the Packers fans say cut the refs, they're on our salary cap anyways.
No,
You guys pay the fucking refs.
Non-games I've seen.
No,
Well,
it's
y'all-
100
y'all-
all of that stopped as soon as they stopped letting Clete Blakeman be the Green Bay Packers ref because Aaron Jones wasn't there to suck his dick anymore.
Look,
Aaron Rodgers.
we all know the Packers have made a deal with the devil
Jordan
to get
Love's still
to
there.
playoffs every year and get bounced.
Well, guys, Will Vogel just got killed.
Yeah, he did.
They saw
Yeah,
that.
kind
I mean,
of.
really, the Packers don't have offensive tackles.
Right,
They have
Keegan?
offensive holders. That's their actual position. They don't
The only
tackle, they
two
hold.
records that matter right now in the North are the ones that are tied.
Yes.
But will it stay that way over the next 2 weeks? This week and
No.
next week.
Man, y'all better not let that Canuck be right. I'm just saying.
I don't
You
want
know
that
what
Canuck to be
I'm
right
talking
either. I know what you're talking about. I don't even want to mention his name on this show because he'll never be on this show, and I'll never be on one of his shows.
I got
What
to know
Canuck?
exactly who you're talking about.
Justin Trudeau?
No.
No.
But it's almost as bad as Trudeau.
Oh,
So
that's
y'all
good.
did see that
He makes
the
Trudeau look less liberal.
y'all seen that
Wow.
the officiating crew that
Ken Oberman?
did the last 5
Keith Oberman?
Chiefs games got released by the NFL today, right?
No.
The officials that it did the last 7 out of 5 games for the Chiefs got released today by the NFL.
Yeah, for
That crew is
inaccurate calls.
Yeah, they're no longer intact.
I'm about to say, what did they find their Chiefs uniforms underneath the ref uniform?
No, because
Did
there
they find
is
their
something
FanDuel
about
accounts?
being below 60% correct on your calls.
Yeah. No, I know.
And they've been below that.
It was called a joke, JB. You missed it.
I know.
But according to
it's the-
FanDuel, I bet they were very high on their account. They were well above 60% on their FanDuel
Oh.
during those 5 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Really, right now, it's us at 12-2. And because the Vikings skull fucked the Sea Chickens, they're still 12-2. God damn it!
Jeremy, wait, you didn't do the deep voice for the Detroit Lions.
No, I didn't want to do it. But I will do it on the next part because I have to.
Right, when
It is
Minnesota goes into Seattle and beats them next week when we come on here, I want y'all motherfuckers to put some respect in their names.
No.
No,
Not happening.
no, fuck
It
no.
was y'all.
It was a long shot. I mean, I give you respect where respect's given.
Hey,
Yeah,
You know what? I
Even
have
though
as
what I
many
do-
I want to know. I said
But what I
Minnesota.
do,
know they're here.
even when I pick against you and you win, what do I always say when you come in here? Congratulations
Good game.
on your win.
Yep.
Good
No, I
game.
know.
I have as many
I am
Viking
that guy.
helmets.
I know you
As
are,
many
and that's
Viking
why I keep coming back, and that's why I respect everybody in this panel.
I have as many Viking helmets in my cases here as you have Lombardi's. Okay.
Ooh, there's a shot. So in other words, you're saying I got one more than he had.
Who turned on the History Channel?
I have
I-
zero
I-
Viking helmet.
Ken,
I
though.
can buy one of that. I can
Turn
buy
that
one of
shit
them
off.
motherfuckers on the internet and send you one.
10.
Go ahead and
I got
send
one
me
right
one.
I banged as many porn stars as you
Ain't
have
that pretty?
Lombardi's.
Ain't that pretty?
One.
This beautiful
Nice to meet you.
Justin Jefferson Flash mini helmet here. Ain't that beautiful?
My wife straight up told me she would fucking leave me if I bought that from you.
I know.
What?
She said you're not spending $200 on a mini fucking helmet, and I'm like,
Dude,
but it's
send it
signed
to
by
him, please.
JJ.
Dude, give it to him. Send it to him as a Christmas present.
And it's signed by Justin Jefferson.
It's
Yeah,
signed by
send it to
Justin
him as a
Jefferson.
Christmas
I'm
present.
not
hell no, she
giving
don't
that
know.
away.
She don't know,
Hey,
Mike.
man,
Giving that
Oh,
away.
come
you
on.
want
It's
to
a
send me
mini
a
helmet.
You
You
gotta-
have how many
to-
of them? It would
You
be
have to
priceless.
encourage her
No,
to
actually,
make this
no.
purchase.
Send it to
You
his
have
wife.
encourage her.
Dude, really. Send it to his
See?
wife.
These are investments.
My wife
Oh,
is a
send it
guy.
to his wife. It would be
My
No,
wife
but
is
I
a
don't. I don't
diehard
want him
Cowboys
losing
It would be
half.
worth a couple $100
Well, that
for his
explains
wife to
everything.
open that and say, "What the fuck
does.
is this?"
Hey, wait,
It would
DC.
be worth every penny.
I don't want him to lose half of everything.
He won't lose half of everything. It's
Well,
you
he's gonna
giving
lose
it to her.
25 cents.
It's to her.
No, because
You're
if
giving
I'm
it to
gonna,
her as a gift.
if I send it to her, I'm gonna put the thank you for your purchase. This is a gift from your husband.
No, don't do that. Just say Merry Christmas. Just say
Mike,
Merry
like
Christmas.
this motherfucker.
Yeah, I bet if it was
Just
a
say
Dallas
Merry
Cowboy
Christmas.
helmet, she would want you to buy it.
Oh, if it was
Oh,
signed
yeah.
by Emmett Smith, she would already bought it.
Oh, you
Right.
can't see it. I've got
That's
a,
not right, man. That's
I
not
got a
right.
Romo and a win.
Oh, I know you do. But
Yeah,
Ken,
I
it's
put
time
my
for me
boots
to
on
talk.
2 times. I put my boots on 1 foot at a time. Tell her that. Damn it.
Yeah, but you know what she's gonna
Jeremy's
tell me?
got something.
It was one of my credit cards that bought them.
But I do have to do this. My
That's why he has
sponsor,
to give it to you.
which is Brandon Service at the corner of South Grand Travis and West Atherton Road, 602 West
Brandon
Atherton Road. In Flint, where the water's shit, but the tires are good.
Good.
Stop in and check us out. Used tires starting at $45 and up, depending on size and condition. New tires, call to get your quote. Call 810-233-8230. Talk to George, Red, or myself. New tires are delivered within 1 to 2 business days. If you mention this ad, you get $25 off a set of brand new tires and $10 off a set of used tires.
And van is included.
Yeah, what the hell kind of van is that?
Hey,
I mean,
That's
there's a
that's
van
my
with a going
cougar hunting
indoors?
van. Don't you know?
No, guys.
It's better than
Fine,
your
fine,
kids'
Chris,
hunting
fine,
van
James.
because that thing looks pretty creepy.
Guys,
That's my
why-
Hey,
Don't
it's
get
not
hunt
white.
cougars in that.
It's not
I
white.
mean-
It's burgundy. He said he
I-
it's a
Sign on the
Cougar
side.
catcher.
Are the
It's
windows
wine.
getting
Hey,
The sign on the
let me
side just
talk.
says, "I have white infidel."
are the
Hey,
windows
guys.
like
Right.
down in there?
It's my cougar hunting van. I put out the free wine and tacos sign, and I drive by the riverfront.
There you
What
go.
kind of
That's
JB,
chicken
why,
I
display
thought
do
it
we
was
get in
the
that
eight-
van?
that's why it's burgundy.
It works.
That are cougars. I mean, Jesus.
It works.
JB,
Well, at
I
least you're
thought
not
it was
parking
the
outside of a
18
schoolyard because that thing looks creepy.
I
I
thought it
want to
was
say
the
thanks. I want to say thanks to each and every one of you. First of all, Becker again. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Can find me every morning, pretty much except for Saturday at 10 a.m. Whether it is Ken and Ken in the morning with my co-host down in the bottom here, or Red Zone Rant with our other co-host Rob the Packerbacker Rob. Then we got Frozen Tundra Friday nights at 7 p.m. Central.
And now that James Burgess said it, you got to do the line. He said free candy.
There's never
It's free
any
wine,
thing.
Burgess. Free
Free
wine.
beer coffee.
Hey, let him do the thing. Go ahead, Ken.
You know that van that's got the free candy sign? There's never any candy in the van.
All right, Bistrilla, talk about your show and how they can find you.
Okay, we're one ass cheek and three toes. It's on at
What the
11:30
hell?
a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's on YouTube, my Facebook page, whatever, on StreamYard, and we talk about Lions football. So
Is it you
past
and
and
Uncle
present.
Rumble?
No, not Rumble's not on there. He had to do other things in life to get himself back together, but I still talk to him. Rumble, my guy.
Lions Rumble
Oh.
is always welcome at this show as well. Mike Johnson, we know we can find you here, but you live down there in that Houston area?
Yep.
DC, you're in Baltimore, but from downriver originally, right there by Detroit, correct?
Yep, and you can also find me in the morning with Joshua Doerr's mother, sister, wife, and I don't know, some other chick he knows. You can find me with them every morning.
Oh, that's awesome.
Damn.
Oh, the little
Got you on that
teapot
one,
is
Will.
back.
Got you back on that one, bro.
Damn.
It's Keegan Eckert, the villain. Thank you for coming on. You can always find him here on Wednesday nights and also when he's available on the Lions Fan Cave chat. And then we got Will Vogel. Shout out your channel.
WVogs 18. I do sports cards and comics, but I'm here on Wednesdays and Fridays. And say after the show, I got a joke for you.
And Ken the Bear fan. Of course, we already heard they can find you on Ken and Ken in the morning, but where else
Yeah, you
they
can find me Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central, 11 Eastern on 10 in the morning. Then Wednesday night, right before this show on Halisol, and on Sunday morning after the Red Zone rant at 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern for Halisol report. And you can find us on X. All the shows you can find on X, Facebook, YouTube, of course, on Roku and on Fire TV. And for those on X, you'll find us in Bears Twitter for the morning show, Bears Twitter, and Lions Twitter. For all of JB shows are on Lions Twitter. And then you can also get some of the shows are also on Packer Twitter, and we added Vikings Twitter, which is not as dark and scary as a place as Packers Twitter might.
And as always, I'm going to close out the show the same way I always do. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before, because that's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here.